All right, good morning. Hope you're having a great start to your Tuesday. Let's get you out the door and get you moving across the state of South Carolina as road issues are persisting in some of those heavy snow areas. That's going to be temporary. We're going to go well above freezing today. In fact, a lot of the state's going to go into the 50s, and that's going to help chip away at anything that's left over. And then some rain chances coming in, especially for the PD Grand Strand. That's going to wash a lot of what's out there on the ground still away. That's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to still be chilly over the next few days, but not as cold as it has been with a sunny and dry weekend. You know, we've kind of had a rough few weekends. Well, we're finally going to get some sunshine, some dry weather, and even some slightly milder weather coming up here as we move toward the weekend. Today's highs are going to range from the upper 40s to mid 50s in the upstate, the Midlands, and the PD, to low 50s in the Grand Strand, and low to mid 50s, even some upper 50s in the low country. You'll wake up tomorrow morning to 30s and 40s across most of the state, so above freezing everybody. Nobody's going to be below freezing when you wake up tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be in the mid 40s to near 50, the upstate and the PD, upper 40s, mid 50s for the Midlands and the Grand Strand, and low to mid 50s for the low country. Here's our simulated radar starting this evening. Some passing showers in the upstate. Those will move into the Midlands by daybreak and out toward the coast as well. And then tomorrow during the day is when we're really going to see the rain. That's going to be from the Midlands all the way to the coast for a good chunk of the day tomorrow. And then it should end tomorrow evening. Now, there may be some scattered mixed precipitation on the back side of this, maybe across the central parts of North Carolina, trying to drift down into the upper Midlands, into the PD. I think by that time, most of the moisture will be gone, but don't be surprised if you see a few passing snow showers tomorrow night. But really, I think this is not going to be that big of a deal, and most of this will be done before we have any problems. As we look into Thursday morning, we are going to dip below freezing, I think, in the upstate and the PD and maybe parts of the Grand Strand and the Midlands. The low country should stay above freezing in the mid 30s to upper 30s. Thursday is going to be a little chilly. We'll be in the 40s pretty much statewide. And then as we head into Friday morning, another cold start, low to mid 20s in the upstate and the PD, mid 20s to near 30 in the Midlands, mid 20s to low 30s in the Grand Strand, upper 20s to mid 30s in the low country. So maybe some frost freeze conditions again Friday morning across most of the state. But Friday afternoon, we're warming up into the 50s statewide. It's going to be a nice day on Friday with lots of sunshine. Saturday is going to be even better with plenty of sun. We're all in the 50s, maybe even some 60s in the Midlands and low country. And Sunday looks very similar. So we're going to turn the corner here over the next few days, at least for a little while, try to get some milder weather. And you don't have to drive far to get some 70s. I think South Georgia, northern Florida should be around 70 or so by the time we get to Sunday. Key points out of this morning's message: still some ice and snow-covered roads in the northern half of the state. That was a ton of snow that fell in parts of the PD and the Grand Strand over the weekend, so it's going to be a while to get that out of here. But there will be lots of melting today. The rain chances increase overnight and Wednesday. That's going to help even more with near or just below normal temperatures into the weekend. We do inch our way to normal, I think, by Saturday and Sunday, and we get sunshine. So thanks for following along. If anything changes, of course, we'll let you know. I'll see you around, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.